everybody. Today I'm pretty excited. I want to share with you with my very good apple pie recipe. Okay, this recipe has been with me for almost 40 years. Okay, so I got it in the book and I've written it out, and I use it so much that you can hardly see it. So I actually had it all redid it and printed it out. But anyway, I'm pretty excited. This is an apple pie recipe that a lot of our friends and family had asked us to make whenever we go to parties. Okay, so if you have anyone to impress this holiday, or actually anytime, if you want to impress anybody, this is the pie to bring. Okay, all right, it's called the Dutch apple pie. I actually learned about this recipe from my neighbor next door that used to live next to me when I was living in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and she was kind enough to share, and I actually had tweaked the recipe a little bit to make it mine. And the ingredients were a little bit, I changed ingredients a little bit also. So anyway, let's go ahead and start, okay? So of course, in an apple pie, we have to have apples. Oh, and don't worry about writing down the recipe. I'll have it written out in the description, okay? So you don't have to worry about not catching it all up. So I have apples. Now, apples, I used to make this apple pie with golden delicious apples, but I don't know what happened. They just stopped selling them at the store. So I've been trying out with different apples, Granny Smith and Gala, but this time I'm using Pink Lady's apples. So we will see, okay? It looks good, it tastes good, so we're gonna go ahead and use the pink apples. So it has already been peeled, cored, sliced, and my husband Steve helped me do that. It was kind of him to do that, and I appreciate that very much. Okay, so we're gonna have the flour, 2 cups of flour. We're gonna have 1 cup of sugar. We're gonna have 1 egg. We're gonna have 2 sticks of butter. So that's 4 ounces. 4 ounces equal 8 ounces. Okay. Then we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, and about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of salt. However you like it. If you don't like too much salt, 1/4 is enough. If you are like me and I love salt, okay, that will be 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, so these are the items that I need. The raisins, about 1/2 cup raisins. I have extra flour because later on we have to roll the dough out. This is shortbread cookies that I have crushed and crumbled, and you probably need like maybe 4 tablespoons. I think would be enough. Just thought I'd show you this shortbread cookie. Any shortbread cookie is fine. Okay, and then of course we'll have the sugar to sprinkle, and we will have the cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Okay, all right. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and start now. We're gonna hold off on the apple for now. Okay, we are going to make the dough first. All right. So with the dough, you know what I really like to use is this thing here, the wire thing. You use it for whipping, but I like to use this. Put the flour in there, the the butter in there, and the sugar, and let it roll around a little bit so that it becomes like a breadcrumbs. Okay, and this really does a good job with it. Okay, so let's see here, 2 cups of flour, sugar, and see here, this is the baking powder, the salt. Okay, got that done. And then now we're gonna cut the butter into, small pieces, so it's easy for the machine to mix and turn it into breadcrumbs a little bit, or looks like breadcrumbs. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and I'll just go ahead and put the dough here. put the attachment. Alright, it's not cooperating. Okay, here we go. So lift it up and turn it on. Okay, I will be right back shortly once this is all mixed up and it looks like crumbles, you know, when the butter and the flour all mixed up. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, it looks like it's ready. So I'm gonna remove this. Okay, we have to do it fast. Our apple is browning a little bit. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and add the attachment, the flat attachment, and we're gonna put the egg. Okay, let's put the egg in there, right? And let it mix. And it will become dough-like. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands so that we can work on the dough. Okay, everybody, and also, I have also preheated the oven for 350 degrees, and that's where we need to put the pie in a little bit later, but we have that preheated. And I've also greased this springform pan. It works really good, the springform pan, but any pans would actually be good, okay? All right, so it's a little slow. I'll be right back until the dough has incorporated. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, it looks like the dough has incorporated, okay? Oops, it's a toughie. Let's take it out. All right, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and put the dough on this mat. Okay. By the way, this is a wonderful mat to have to roll out your dough. I love this thing, and it doesn't skid. It stays on your counter. And it's just a wonderful mat. I saw the reviews. I found it on Amazon, and I have a link on my description in case you guys want to buy it, make it easy for you so you don't have to look for it. So yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful mat. I love it. Okay, so you have your dough now, okay? So what I usually do is that I just take about a third of it and put it to the side, okay? I'll take a third of it and put it to the side. And then I'm going to take this pan, okay? I'm going to go ahead and flatten this out a little bit, okay? This is definitely the best pie you'll ever taste, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and push it down. Okay. I'll be right back once this is done, okay? So everyone, I've already flattened the dough on the pan, okay? What I did was that I just flattened it out. Now, it's probably, what I do is that, you know, at the edges over here, on the edges, I'd like to go ahead and, you know, push it out a little bit so that the, what do you call it? It will come out like that, okay? So I like to push it out. So when it comes up, because when it bakes, all this is going to rise. So the side is also going to rise. So make sure you put a little edges on it like I do. See the edges here? All right. So now the fun part is, okay, we're going to go ahead and put the stuff in. So we're going to put, now my husband had peel, core, and slice 5 apples, and 5 apples really is all you need, you know, normal size. I'm sorry that the apples are browned a little bit because it took me so long to to make the batter, but it's okay. It is still good, no problemo. Okay, so we'll just put that in. Alrighty, okay. So that's half of it already. Then what we'll do is that we're gonna put half of this raisins in, Okay, just gonna layer them. All right, half of this. Now this is a secret ingredient here. It's actually the breadcrumbs, the crumbs from the shortbread cookies. It is phenomenal. It makes everything taste so good. So I have the little bit of this cinnamon. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. See how pretty it looks? Gives a little color. Okay. And I put a little sugar also. Okay. All right. You don't have to use all of it if you don't want to. All right. Then we do the same thing again. We layer it up again. If you want to impress anybody in your life, and if they love dessert, if they love the pies, then this is the ultimate dessert that you can bring and you can make and bring to a party or anything like that. Because when I go to parties, you know, whenever it's a potluck and they add, and I'll ask my friends, what do you want me to bring? And the first thing that they tell me is, Z, can you please bring your apple pie? So this will make you the star of the day for any kind of dinner. Okay. All right. We've got the raisins, and here we go again. Put the crumbs. I tell you what, this is a secret ingredient here. Is the shortbread crumbs. Put a little bit more cinnamon. See how pretty it looks? Yeah, I like that too. Okay, and then a little sugar. Alrighty, got that already. Okay, all right. So now we have the pie already ready. See how pretty it is? All right, we're not done yet, people. So we are going now to make the lattice for the top of the pie. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna wash my hands now. Hi everybody, I'm back now. So now we're actually going to roll out the dough that we had taken out from, you know, the big dough earlier. So this dough is going to be what's going to be on top of this apple pie, okay? And I've got my rolling pin here. This rolling pin, they're older than my children. This one here is probably 41 years old. All right, here we go. Roll it out. I love this mat. I love it. It's wonderful. Okay. Don't know why it took me so long to find something like that. Alrighty, so we're gonna roll it and see how it doesn't skid. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, okay? Okay. Look how pretty that looks. This is the most delicious pie you'll ever taste it. And you know, the crust is not like a traditional, you know, apple pie crust. And, you know, it's almost cakey. It looks, it tastes like a cake. It's just so delicious. I just don't know how to explain to you, but it's just so delicious. Okay. I'm using a pizza cutter. Okay. Cut the pastry. See how easy it is? You know, sometimes when you see it being done, it's easy, right? Alrighty, there we go. So now that we've got that taken care of, okay, I don't need this bowl, don't need my remote, don't need that. Gonna bring this over here, okay? Let's see if you can see it. Maybe I'll move it over here. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is that, see, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it there, okay? Put it there. See how pretty that looks. And put it there. I had to tweak the recipe a little bit because you know, I like my my dough to be a little bit more stiff, you know, so it's easier to handle. Oops, there we go. The door just rang, and that's actually my subscribe and save from Amazon. They come today usually. Alrighty, so let's see here. We don't waste anything on the pastry. We put everything in. And here we go. Oops. Turn it around. And it it will be beautiful when it's done. And this will be here, so we don't waste anything. All right, see, there's some corners over here that you can still put stuff in. Here we go. See, we don't waste anything. All right, so here's the pie. All right, so now we're gonna bake this in our preheated oven. Okay, and I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, I'll be right back. So everyone, the pie is in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're gonna go ahead and let it bake for about 45 minutes until the crust has browned. This is a delicious pie. I think it's, my husband is not a big apple pie guy, but when he ate this, he's converted. All right, so anyway, I will be back once that's done and you can see the finished product. And I'm so excited for you to see it. I love this recipe, and I hope that you're able to make it and enjoy it with your family. I'll see you in a bit. Hi everyone. So the pie is ready, and it's been out of the oven for a good half an hour. I was letting it cool down a little bit. So anyway, this is what it looks like. And I have a picture of it that I'm going to include so you can see it also, okay? Now the reason why I like the spring foam pan, because you can open it on the side, and that's what the pie looks like, okay? It's really beautiful, okay? And so let's go ahead and give it a try. So this is a lot of pie for just me and my husband. So what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna maybe take 2 slices and give the rest to our neighbor. Our neighbor likes the baking that I do. So so I'm so glad they do, because they're gonna get themselves a nice apple pie today, okay? So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go ahead and cut it so you have an idea how it looks like. See, it's crusty, which is good. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. And I will bring the pie closer to you in a bit. And we'd like to serve this with some good whipped cream. That's good. So that's what it looks like. So I'll bring it closer so you can see it. This is what the pie looks like. Look how pretty it is. It's very nice. And I'll take a picture of this too. Okay? Cut another slice for my husband. I'm sure he would like to have another slice. I'll do it with this one, it's easier. Alrighty. And you will be a hit if you make a pie like this, and everybody's going to remember you because you make a pie. There we go. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you will try this. You will not be disappointed. It is one of the best pies you'll ever make, okay? It's really a different take of the apple pie, and you truly would enjoy this. All right, I'll see you on my next video then, okay? Bye, honey.